What's up, fellas? This is MF Patrick here, and we are back with some more Deus Ex Human Revolution, and some weird stuff is happening. I guess everyone who's augmented is getting these shocks or whatever. And we are back in China. And yeah, can't go this way. So yeah, we are back in China, and we have to... We can't be seen here. And
Jensen, it's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
okay, so I got spoiled here by my friend. And you don't have to take the chip. Because if you take the chip... Why is he green? Man, he's bad.
Inside sources tell me that augmentation giant Ha Young
If you get the chip, it's going to be harder later on, so yeah. Don't get the chip. And take this guy down. Yeah, he's okay there. It's okay, people. But get inside the limb clinic, and there is a secondary quest by this guy. But first, I want to try one thing.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
Nope.
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
I want... Yeah, nice. I want Praxis kits. Only 2? Fuck that. Let me check if I...
Very welcome, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let me check my inventory. I think I'm okay. I might want a few more energy bars. Let me see if you have some.
You here for recall?
No.
I'll think.
Clinic.
Okay, they don't have. They have only the jar and they don't stack. And that's bad, because see, they take 4 slots. And that's a lot. Let me use one of them. Oh, they feel just 3 things, slots, battery slots. That's not cool. Well, talk
Mr.
to
Jensen.
this guy.
I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Are you trying to blackmail me, Doc?
No, of course not. I assure you, Mr. Jensen, no one in this clinic would dare to turn you over to the police. Lim has very strict rules about patient confidentiality, especially if those patients belong to our partnership program.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Bell Tower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower, then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Nice. We have the first side quest in this area. I mean, second time we get in this area. And that's nice. You want them side quests. They give me money, they give me experience. I love experience. And we have few... Well, we have 4 praxis kits. So, let's see. I can get that. Nice. And... what is this? This one is useless. This one might be cool. And we are pretty much maxed out. I mean... Sprint silently. That's nice. Stealth enhancer, fuck that. This one is useless. I don't need that. This one is useless for me. So yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Can't remember how it works. Ah, okay. F4 and then I sprint faster. That's nice. That's actually it's cool. I don't need to crouch anymore to be stealthy. I can just run. That's nice. Okay, let's go and talk to Zelazny, non mi ricordo.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Nice. So we have another side quest. That's cool. Pocket secretary. Tell me what you have. We didn't get the marker. Okay, let me read. Saladin's heals, blah blah blah. Down below. What does it mean down below? Oh, what is this? Nothing. Fuck you. Fuck you, Zelazny. Well, what do I do now? Where do I go? It's on the roof. Oh, I see guards. Does that get turned around?
Are you kidding? You want to move to the Arctic?
I guess he doesn't.
Go find that crap, man. It's in deadly smoke.
Go stealth mode. Well, easy mode. Okay, I see the ladder. It's nice. The green guy. Who's this? Wow, I love you.
Everything you want, right here.
Yes, I want to sell you some stuff. Like nothing. Okay, let me see what you have. Energy bars, I'm gonna buy them. Oh no, I don't want to sell, I want to buy. Okay, gas grenades, these things, I want them. Yes, give it to me. Weapons, I don't need them. Ammo, I'm okay. I have this one already, I have everything. But I want this. I'm not using them that much, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. Yes, give me everything. Oh, I don't have enough space. I will be right here. Okay, wow. I'm full. Well, it's okay. No. There are at least one more boss. The guy fully augmented. And then I guess the Chinese woman is the last boss. That's what I think. Oh, hello.
Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
Let's hope his confidence is well placed then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. It is not an easy task. Are you sure you are up to it?
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Fei set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Got
Let's
it.
do this.
Let's do this. Hell yeah. I'm the stealth master. I can do everything. Okay, so I still can't understand down below. I guess it's inside the sewers, but I can't remember if China has sewers. I mean, this section has sewers. I'm pretty sure they have sewers in China. Okay, I can go this way. Nice. I guess I'll have to go invisible here. Yep. Just to be sure. But I don't want to use all my batteries.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
Man, really? Well.
Here, take it. You're lucky I need to keep a low profile. Otherwise, I may have found a different way to keep you quiet. I still might.
Big words. Might even have meant something if you hadn't paid me first. Meg Warren.
Oh, really? Man, I'm so tempted to take him down. But yeah, fuck him. I have loads of credits. Oh, not that much anymore. 1100. Oh, 11,000. Yeah. That's still enough, I guess. For what I need to do. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have get here that way. I can't remember how, because it's where I started. That's the area where I came from. And I don't want to use my batteries just to get through that section. Well, fuck that. They said stealth, right? And no kills. That's what I live for.
Ma'am, have you seen a heavily augmented whiteout tonight?
Okay, fuck you guys, I'm gonna sprint. Okay, let me take an energy bar and save. Just in case, you never know. This part might be tricky, might be easy, I don't know, never played it. I hope that guy doesn't see me. Let's risk it. Oh, he doesn't. That's nice. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. So I'm gonna take. Can I go this way?
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wei.
Okay, so they can't see me. And I want to take out first that guy because he's the one out of range of everyone. Concussionist is overrated. That's nice. Another achievement, and I still can't understand why it don't show up. I mean, few of them show up in the video, others don't and stuff like that. Okay, so that guy is watching this way. Can't understand if that guy moves or he stays. If he stays, that's it's not good. Oh, didn't mean to cloak. Okay, he moves. Didn't move that much. They didn't see anything. And now a nice double takedown. What's up? Awesome. We don't have anything. Make sure they're not dead or something like that. Return to Meng Yao. We have one proxy available. And I don't know where to use it. I mean, this, it's useless. Okay, I'm gonna take this one, jump and land silently. I'm gonna check here inside. Maybe you can find that augmented soldier and stuff. Yep, there are some soldiers. Nice. Let me save, because if I have to talk to him and stuff, I don't want to fail.
They send you?
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
Yeah, it seems no matter how many of their friends I send back in body bags, they just don't get the message.
For the sin of their mouths, the words of their lips, let them be trapped in their pride.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology. And I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
That I am.
Then perhaps you should reconsider. There are many of us, and only one of you. At this moment, my men and I have no quarrel with you. So you don't have to die for a war that isn't yours.
I said I was here to stop you, not fight you. A friend of yours sent me to convince you to turn yourself in.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believed that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services had been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now. You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Listen, I have no doubt these men deserve to die. But you can't simply pass judgment on people. Nothing gives you that right. You have to turn yourself in. Play this by the book.
I'm afraid that's impossible. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill, they have names, families. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
I think you're wrong. But I don't think it's my place to try to stop you either. Do what you have to do.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours.
Okay. Okay, let's head back to the professor and the lady who gave us the other side quest. I'm not sure if the...
Hey, Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top-secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh, that's nice. So less guards for this section. I love it. But I'm not sure if I did the right thing to complete this achievement. Because there is an achievement for this. Yechua! Yechua! So Yechua means yes. Who was screaming?
Scrambling to produce enough new and improved biochips to meet the expected demand.
This guy.
Coming so soon after the
Yechua! Yechua. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It made me laugh.
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
It's a long story, Doc. I tracked Zelazny and his men. They were hiding in the sewers. And after talking to him, I decided to let him go.
What? But he is a dangerous man, Mr. Jensen. You should not have done this.
The men Zelazny's after are far more dangerous than he is. His methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified. To be honest, Doc, I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. An honorable government free of corruption. They could use a man like you.
I had not foreseen such a thing. I don't know, Mr. Jensen. You seem to believe that the end justifies the means, but I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Nice. And we got the achievement. Talion AD. That's nice. But I don't know what to upgrade now. Okay, let me save, and I need a drink, so I'll be back in a few seconds.